Hey guys, and welcome to Justin Loves the Tech. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing, overview, and first look at the XBOX Kinect adapter for the Xbox One S. So, you guys might be wondering, what the heck is this, why does it exist, and should I get it? Well, what it is an adapter to allow you to plug the Xbox One's Kinect into the Xbox One S. The original Xbox One, which I have the I/O plate here and the Xbox Kinect adapter, had an actual physical port designed exclusively to plug the Kinect into. But on the Xbox One S, to shave down the amount of space on the back, it doesn't have one anywhere, as you can see. It has every other port that's the same, different power port, but it doesn't have the Kinect adapter. So, in order to plug in a Kinect, you need this adapter. So, first we're going to take a look at the box. On top you can see a picture of the product with much shorter cables than it comes with. I will talk about this in a minute. The Xbox logo, and the name of it in 5 different languages. You got English, Chinese, I believe that is Spanish, Japanese, and French. So, moving on to the front, you got requirements for PC, because this is also PC compatible in a bunch of different languages, along with configuration and copyright information. Over here you have information about what is in the box in, looks like Japanese, possibly Chinese also. On the back, you can see it's very simple. It says, do more with Kinect, use with One S or Windows. On the sides, it shows what's inside, and says it's compatible with Windows 8 and up. And on the other side, it says the same thing in different languages. Now, as you might have guessed from what you've seen on the box, this isn't only compatible with the Xbox. This is also compatible with Windows 8 and up computers with a USB 3 port. You might be wondering, what the heck would I ever use that for? And chances are, pretty much nothing. The only time I've ever seen someone use a Kinect with a computer is when they were using it as a special camera for a robot or something. They're pretty cool when they do that, but they're pretty useless otherwise. You're not going to use it as a webcam. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up. What you gotta do to open it up is get some sort of knife or blade, go to the bottom, and slice through the seal right here. And then you just take it, fold it out, and up and over. And you'll be greeted with 2 halves here. So, first off, let's open up the right half, and you can see that there is 2 bricks. And that is because you have 1 brick, which does all of the data processing and such, and actually does the conversion from the Kinect to the USB. As you can see, it's covered in just a protective layer of plastic, but once you get that off, it's really not all that shiny of a material. So, I don't really even know why it's there. This takes your Kinect in, power in, because it does require an extra power brick right here, and sends USB out to either your Xbox One S or your Windows computer. So, let's just take a look at what is in here, and as you can see, there's a very long cable with another adapter. Now, what this does is it takes wall power, converts it down to 12 volts at about 2 3/4 amps, and outputs it to this box right here, because all this is a special USB 3 port designed to make it so that they can send 12 volts over it instead of just 5, making the Kinect more efficient and able to run on a normal USB standard without its own power adapter. Now, taking a look at the power brick with the protective plastic off, you can see it's also not very shiny, just kind of this matte, rough finish here. The end of the cord is quite shiny, but it's just the end of the cord, so whatever. So let's put this aside for a minute and look in the big section here. And right on top we're greeted with a manual, I'm assuming in multiple languages. And so let's take a look inside. Basically, plug everything in proper into your Xbox or PC. And one thing to note here is you have to use USB port number 1. USB port number 1 is this one right here next to the HDMI ports. If you put it in any other port, it won't work, and it'll tell you to put it in port 1. It shouldn't be a big deal, but that is one thing to note. You cannot use the port on the front of the system. Now, looking at this, it's the same thing as the old power brick. No power with no light. If it has an amber light, that means it has power, but the system's not on. And if it has either a white or a green, I can't remember, probably a white based off of the photo, then the system is on, and this is on. Then this manual, same thing Actually, it looks like they just accidentally threw 2 in here instead of 1. Next up, you have information on the warranty and how to properly ground devices in all 5 languages. And then it looks like they sent me 2 of those also. Odd. Next up in here, we will find cables. So, the one on top here that I'm going to end up grabbing first is the power cable, because this needs to be plugged into the wall along with your Xbox. Then the other cable in here is just your typical USB AB 3.0 cable. Now, let's get rid of this box and take a look at the cables in a bit more detail. Okay, so one thing you might take notice of here is this is a lot of wire. Like, long. This is like a 10-foot cable. This is like a 10-foot cable. This is only like a 3 to 6-foot cable, but still. I mean, the Xbox Kinect itself has a 9-foot cable. So you're adding like another 25 feet of cable behind your TV. I mean, if you're someone who has like a media center with your Xbox inside of and you wanted your TV pretty far away from it, that's great. But for everyone else, that's adding a lot of cable where it was probably pretty full already. Now, we've got that done, let's just go ahead and set it up. So basically, you will plug this into the wall, then the other end goes into the adapter box here, which just steps down the voltage. The voltage goes into this box here. Then you plug this into here, and then you plug the USB port into the Xbox, and then you take your yet-to-be redesigned to match the color scheme Kinect and plug it into here, and I mean, that's a lot of cabling! It really is! And this is already a big cable to start off with. I'm glad they did it, but if they could just have this brick and this brick one, that would eliminate all of this cable here, and if they just included maybe like a 2-foot USB cable instead of a 10-foot one, I would like that much more. I mean, I can always go and replace this cable here, and I guess I could get a shorter one for that, but I really don't want to. I don't want all this cabling. I don't need all of this cabling. But the one thing that they did that was really awesome with this, let me get this stuff out of the way. So, if you have an original Xbox One, an Xbox One S, and an Xbox Kinect, what you can do is go to this link, which will also be in the description below, and enter those 3 pieces of information in, along with your address, and they will ship you one of these adapters for free. I love that they're doing that, because they're dropping compatibility, but chances are, if you have one of these, you're also going to have an original Xbox, and then you can just take the serial number, which is hidden right on down here, and the serial number, which is on the back of your Xbox One S, and the serial number on the back of your Xbox One, which will also be on the packaging, and enter it in, and they'll send you it for free. So there's no reason to try these codes, because I've already used them, and what you're doing is you're registering these devices to your name. So if they've already been registered with someone else, it won't work. But they're sending you an adapter for free. And it's a $40 adapter, plus probably $10 in shipping fees if you were just to go buy one. They are taking probably only like shipping plus a few bucks hit. But they know what they need to do, and they're gladly saying, yes, please, we will send you one of these for free. And I thank them for that. That is amazing. Anyway, yeah, so that is my video look at this device, it's actually over on the couch now, but at the adapter device. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If not, hit the thumbs down, but tell me why in the description. I want to know why you didn't like this video. If you want to see more from my channel, go and hit the subscribe button for updates when I get new videos, potentially if YouTube works. Also, sorry if this table thing's a bit of a mess with scraps of plastic. I've been like fixing our Red Ring of Death Xbox 360s, doing it the proper way. So if you want a guide on how to diagnose what the ring actually means, because it has about 24 different reasons that might light up. So if you want a guide on how to diagnose and then properly fix your Xbox 360, let me know down in the description below. Sorry, let me know down in the comments below that you want to see that, and I can definitely get it worked out. So yeah, thanks for watching.